For years, I have seen this product being sold on Etsy, and I've always wanted to create it, but never could because I didn't have a UV printer. But today, what we are going to do is we are going to use the EufyMake UV printer to print on and or a sticker on this flower vase that I found over at the Hot Blob. I say and or because I'm actually unsure on whether or not the rotary attachment tool that you get with your EufyMake UV printer will accommodate for this big, huge vase. It's actually 13 inches all the way around. I don't know if the rotary attachment tool will work for something this large, but if it doesn't, I already have a backup plan, and that is going to be to create a sticker, which is, I love making stickers with this printer anyway. So first things first, what we're gonna do is we are gonna head over into the computer and do a little bit of design work, because at the end of the day, whether or not the rotary attachment tool does or doesn't work, I still am going to get a really cool finished vase at the very end. Let's go. So this is the product that we are going to create, something that looks like this. I am absolutely obsessed with this product. I think it's going to look so cute for springtime. I mean, don't we just love that? So what I have already went ahead and did is found some birth flowers that I really liked over at Creative Fabrica, and they have a full 24 clip arts of all of the birth month flowers. I think it's going to be perfect for today's project. So I'm just going to press download, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over into Canva. The reason why I'm using Canva to do all of my design work instead of doing it within the EufyMake Studio software is because I actually don't like doing any design work within the EufyMake Studio software. I either like to use Canva or I like to use Inkscape, but the last time that I tried to do any type of design work in there, it was so painstakingly slow that I was getting frustrated. I'm a firm believer that crafting should be frustration free. So if it's frustrating, I am not doing it, all right? So I have a project already opened up, and this is specific to the large flatbed. I'm assuming that we are going to need to use the large flatbed if we end up having to use a sticker. At the end of the day, if we end up using the rotary, it's okay that I'm using the large flatbed template that I've created, okay? So I have two. I have one for the small flatbed and one for the large flatbed. So I'm just going to create it inside the large flatbed just in case that we actually have to use the large flatbed, all right? So I've already downloaded my file, so I'm going to open that up. And I'm going to find I'm going to find a January. I like this January, so I'm going to drag and drop that. And then I need an August. Why is there two different colored ones? That's interesting. I'm going to do this one for August. And then I have to do another one for June. So let me find a June one. Ooh, I like this one right here. So I'm going to drag and drop June. Then I can click out of that and we can rearrange these. So I need January to the left, June, and August. I actually am going to separate these two because I think that having two reds next to each other is kind of annoying. So I'm going to do that, rearrange these, make sure and clean this up just a little bit, make this smaller, and I want these to be aligned on the bottom. Okay, so I like the look of this. What do you think? Do you like it? I think that this is going to turn out really good. So going back over into the original picture of the item, it says Mom's Garden, love blooms here. So I am going to go back over into Canva, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to press T on my keyboard for a text box and do Mom's Garden. And then I'm going to drag this up here, and I'm going to select a new font. This Britney font, I love this Britney font. It's probably like outdated, but that's okay. I like it. So gonna do that and making sure that everything is kerned so it does look good. All right, then I am going to Command D, which is duplicate. And this is, I'm gonna double click this. I'm gonna do love grows here. And then this one, I want it to be a handwritten font, but not a cursive font. I swear the hardest part about any crafting project is going to be choosing a font. It is my least favorite because I actually don't have a favorite font. I'm always like, I don't know which one I want. I need to find favorites. I truly do. I think that would definitely help if I just found some favorites here. Okay, I think I like this one right here. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce it, but that is how you do it. That is the font that I've chosen. I'm just going to center all of this together. All right, so going back over into that picture, you can see that it goes all the way up and down on that thing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that here, but we can try. So back over here into Canva, I am going to just take a measurement of the height of this, which is going to be 6 inches tall. So I want this to be less than 6 inches tall. Obviously, if it's more than 6 inches, it's not going to fit on here. So we'll select everything and go into position. I'll press group. And what is 6 inches in millimeters? That is 152.4 millimeters. So obviously I'm going to need my height to be less than 152.4 millimeters. So let's just do 150 for right now. The width is 151, which looks like it's going to be, that's going to wrap around pretty, I mean, if you look at this, this is 151 centimeters. It's going to wrap around quite a bit. I don't know if I want it to wrap around that much. So let's make it a little bit smaller just so it doesn't have so much wraparound. Does that make sense? Let's do 120 tall. Yeah, I think 120 tall, because if you do 120, it's right there. So we have 120, so it's going to be like this. And then same thing right here. It's going to be 120 that way. I think that's going to look good, okay? So now that we're done doing that, I'm going to just put this in the center of my, that was optional. I'm just going to put it in the center of my workspace, but the design process is finished. If you wanted to, you could change the font colors over, but I'm going to keep it pretty apples to apples to where we have here. So we're just going to do that. I am going to press share and download. I'm going to bump up the pixelations here, because the better the pixelations, the better the print. I'm only going to select this one page and also a transparent background. This is very important, okay? So I'm just going to press download. After we get done saving that, we'll head over into the EufyMake Studio software and we'll open up a brand new page in the studio. Okay, before we do anything further, now what I want to do is test on whether or not the rotary attachment tool is going to work with this right here, because I don't know. That's something that we got to discover. Okay, so I'm going to open up my Eufy. I'm going to take out my small flatbed. And I'm going to insert my rotary attachment tool into the thing. We'll put this guy inside here. All right, now that that is locked and loaded into the printer, let's try and attempt to do a snapshot, okay? So we're going to click on the print bed and we're going to do rotary, and then we are going to come over here and do auto measure. It's straight up and down, does not have a handle. We'll do an auto measure. Again, I'm not entirely sure if this is actually going to work or not, but if it does, hallelujah. Also, if it does read it, yeah, see, it didn't. It says diameter failed. It exceeds 100 millimeters. So that is important to note here, is that it can't go over 100 millimeters in diameter. This clearly is over 100. So we're not going to be able to use this bad boy in the rotary attachment tool, which is fine, because remember I told you that I already have a backup plan. And the backup plan is that we are going to create a sticker. I don't think, let's try and use the small flatbed to make a sticker instead of using the large one. I really like to avoid using the large flatbed if I can, because it takes so long to do a dang snapshot. So if we can, I want to use the small one, okay? And just to test it before we actually commit, let's click on the mini flatbed, and then we'll drag and drop our Mother's Day flower that we created in Canva. We'll drag and drop that into the Make EufyMake Studio. I want to keep it the original size. And then maybe we're going to need to rotate this. Nope, it's not going to fit. Bummer days. Snooze, I lose. I am going to have to use that large bed now. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Okay, that's clicked in now. I am going to now click on the large flatbed. Okay. I need to grab a sticker paper. I need to grab a sticker sheet. I keep my large sticker sheets over here because I don't really have a spot to put them. It's so big. These sheets are so big that I don't have a good spot to put these sticker sheets. Okay, finally got a sticker sheet out. Shoo! I need to also take this off. I got another Eufy. This is my third one. The first one was a beta testing machine and wasn't factory, or wasn't, what is that? Not factory, but what everyone else is buying. It was like a tester machine. They made me send it back. They gave me a new one. My new one, the stirring mechanism for my white ink broke apparently. It was working just fine. There was nothing wrong with it, but I kept getting an error message saying that my stirring mechanism broke. So they wanted me to send it back so they can figure out what was wrong with it. So I had to set up a whole new machine, which is fun. Put this on here. Peel off this. You're going to take our sticker sheet. There's going to be two different pieces. There's going to be like a clear film and then a white one that has sticky stuff. You're going to put the clear film up. And this is like my little how to make sure that the sticky stuff stays on, because sometimes it has a tendency to like roll up, is get this started. Okay. When you get this started, then what you're going to do is you're going to rip this sucker off real quick. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And poop. I said that and the little corner up here ripped off. Oh well. I say that was actually like my little claim to fame, and then it ends up not working. That's okay. This top right here has no sticky stuff, but that's okay. We'll avoid that for sure. Okay, now that we have that done, what you want to do is press snapshot. Because I am not someone who likes to waste any type of material, even if I got it for free or not. I'm going to put this on the page. I'm also going to add in some other, whoa, make sure your bed is pulled out all the way from the wall. This is why this rolling cart is so useful, because I can move this around, but that noise is because it was hitting the back of the wall. So we're going to try that again. I'm going to press snapshot now that it's pulled out. It says the device is busy because it was just busy. So right here. Okay, we're going to press OK. Now it's going to do another snapshot. All right, we're good to go. Now, what I was saying is that because I'm someone that doesn't like to waste on material, I am going to add in a bunch of different stickers and fill up my sticker sheet. That way, when we go and make this sticker, I can put the other stickers into my cardstock orders for my cardstock warehouse. So that's just something that I like to do as a fun little added bonus. All right, the snapshot is finished, and I have filled up my entire page with a bunch of different stickers. You can see over here in the top right that there is some naked area. That's where that adhesive decided it didn't want to stick. So I'm avoiding that. I am going to select everything that I have here, and I'm going to do ink mode, and I'm going to do sticker. Now that we have that done, everything else is going to look wonderful. Okay, we don't have to change anything else because everything says sticker. I'm going to do this on standard quality because if you do high quality, it's going to take longer to print. Also, takes longer print and also takes more ink, and I'm not looking to save, or I'm not looking to waste on ink. Okay, so I'm just going to press print. This will give you an idea as well as like how long a sticker sheet will take to print, because that's actually pretty decent information to know, I feel. Okay, so in total, this is going to take 1 hour and 4 minutes to print out this entire sticker sheet, which to me isn't really that bad because I am getting a lot of stickers printed on one single sheet. This is going to take a little under 5 milliliters of ink. So each milliliter of ink is about 57 cents. So it's going to be about $2.50 to print out every single one of these stickers. We are going to do a lot of gloss. So if you are running low on gloss, if you've, if you wanted to conserve on your ink and stuff like that, make sure that you have enough gloss in there. It does use a lot of gloss ink. But now what you can do is press the button at the top of the machine or at the software. If you have the remote printing, you can do that as well. So just pressing that, and then I will see you in 1 hour, which there's a little bit of prep, and then we have to finish off the stickers because when you print the stickers on this, they're not finished. There's one additional step. So we'll go over that in 1 hour when this is done printing. So the prints are done printing. Before I take it off the printer, what I am going to do is I'm going to come down here to the laminator and I'm just going to press it on and then also start to heat it up. Now this is not a traditional laminator, my friends. Okay, it has like this plasticky film that goes over the top, and it's not like a lamination sheet. All it's going to do is it's going to heat a plastic sheet over the top of my entire print. Most of the print has a sticky backing. When there's like no ink in places, it's going to be really sticky. That plastic stuff is going to essentially stick onto the plastic that's over there, but it's not going to laminate them. There's no need for lamination, but it will take away the stickiness that's left over, like the residual stickiness. This mat, oh my gosh, it is so sticky. All right. So all of this residual stickiness that's right here, all right, that is going to go away here in a minute when the laminator is done heating up. But this right here is a full sheet of nicely printed stickers, and they look really good. Even this one right here looks really good. I would say that is a fairly good apples to apples comparison to what you see on the computer screen. So if you're wanting to know like whether or not the printer can print like a watercolor-esque type flower, I feel like it did a really good job. Yep. I did spell everything correct, right? Yes. Awesome. Okay, so this is almost done heating up. It only takes like a couple minutes for it to get heated up. You'll know when it's done heating up when there's a light right here. It's like blinking amber. That's one indication. It'll be green. Another indication is that you'll hear a buzzer noise, just like a little beep. All right, the laminator is done heating up, so we are going to put this into the laminator. All right, just cut the lamination sheet off, and now you're going to be left with this plastic sheeting, okay? Yes, there is a little bit of waste every single time you do these, but this is what your end results will look like. Now, if you're trying to ask yourself on whether or not you need their laminator or not, I have to tell you, not only is it not a normal laminator, but purchasing this thing, whatever this plastic sheeting is, and trying to nicely lay it down onto your sticker sheet is a pain in the butt. I've actually tried it in previous videos, if you remember correctly. So I wouldn't suggest skipping out on not getting their laminator just because it makes crafting process a lot easier. and quicker. Now, these are technically finished stickers, so if you wanted to sell these stickers, by all means, you can sell them. I have my water bottle, or not, it's a tumbler, but all of these stickers right here were all made with the Eufy. This tumbler goes into the dishwasher. It gets used all the time. It's been to Florida, it's been to Tennessee, it's been on the airplane, it's been all the places. And it's held up just fine. So these stickers really do, they're high quality and they are so good. So for the sticker purposes, if you wanted to sell them, like this would be the finished sticker. Let me show you. You just cut them into small little strips. I do not sell these. I give them away for free in my cardstock orders in my cardstock warehouse. But if you wanted to sell them, you would just sell this right here. Then this is a finished sticker. What people do is, and I will show you with the sticker that we just printed for the for this. So even if you wanted to sell this big sticker, you totally could do that too, which is amazing. Okay, so a little bit of prep needs to happen before we actually lay down the sticker. If I were to have printed this directly onto this thing right here, what I would have used is an adhesion prep pad. The reason for that is while this is ceramic, it's like coated, it's slippery, like slippery steady like ice. Like there's no grip to it, okay? The adhesion promoter pads, while it does say metal on here, if you get the ones that say plastic, it's all the same thing. It's really just, I don't know why they have for metal, because you can use it for plastic and glass as well. But the promoter is going to help take away all of the greases and stuff like that on your coated ceramics, your glasses, your metal, so your stuff doesn't fleck right off, okay? That is if I was printing directly onto this. The reason why I am not going to use that today is because the adhesive that they use on these sticker sheets is way stronger than just printing directly onto something like this. Case in point, this thing right here, all of these stickers look amazing. They've been in the dishwasher. We've had no issues with them. I even put stickers on like my glass can tumblers. They go in the dishwasher. They don't have any issues at all. But what I am going to do, because I'm all about proper prep, is I'm just going to take a little bit of rubbing alcohol and I'm going to put that on just a paper towel. And then I'm just going to rub my vase, just the outside of the vase, okay? Once you rub it, try not to touch the actual vase with your bare hands because you don't want to put your skin oils back on there, okay? This one, I'm just going to find a good spot. There's like a divot right here in this thing, so I'm going to try and avoid that one. I'm going to put that one to the back. All right, and then I have my little cup cradle. Whew, rubbing alcohol has a smell to it, but all right. So have it into my cup cradle. We have the prepped vase. Make sure it's nice and dry. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your sticker, okay? Remember how we put that plastic sheeting over the top? You're going to take these two and peel them apart. All right. Then I'm going to take this and I'm going to lay it where I need to. Hold on. Let me lower my table so I can see exactly where the placement's supposed to be. All right. So I lowered my table. Now I need to lower you so you can see. But we are going to put this. I'm just going to eyeball this. Awesome. Once you have that on there, you just want to rub your sticker onto your vase. All right, now that you have that done, what you're going to want to do, make sure it's nice and stuck on there, is you're going to want to peel off the plastic portion, okay? We do not leave the plastic on because that is the stuff that you're going to throw away. So if you've ever played with vinyl or maybe even heat transfer vinyl, if you're like a Cricut crafter, it's pretty much the same. You have this like plastic sheeting that eventually you're going to have to take off. Same with this, okay? So go slow and easy because this sticker stuff does have a tendency to rip if you don't have it stuck onto your vase or your metal or wood or whatever. So you want to make sure that you go nice and easy so you don't rip your sticker. All right, and there you have it, a perfectly finished flower vase for Mother's Day. I love it. Look at that. This bad boy ain't going nowhere. Now, the most important part about this entire project is you would not be able to do printing directly onto this with the rotary attachment tool. But to be honest with you, I'm actually okay with that because the stickers actually adhere better to items that are super slick like this versus printing directly onto it. So I'm okay with that because it is going to see some flowers, some water, some dirt, and all that stuff. I want this sticker to last. Can't wait to put out my first bouquet of flowers with this. Oh, I love it. All right, y'all, I sure hope I inspired you to create, and I'll see you next time.